morning, everyone. Welcome to your English course. Okay, long time no see. Ena bohoma kalakin tama api muna gehenne. Well, okay, our usual participants. Roshani, how are you?
I'm good, Hamdurane.
Okay, what about the other participants? Anikatiyako. Well, today we have the least participants. Adumada godak adu vela kattiya. Mang hitanne topic ekata chuttak bay velada kiyala. How to speak with native speakers. දැන් මේ topic එක දකිනකොට දැන් ඔයාලට හිතෙන්න ඇති එහෙනම් අද Americans ලා කීප දෙනෙක් ඇති Englishman ලා කීප දෙනෙක් ඇති නේද? මට බයයි මේගොල්ලොත් එක්ක කතා කරන්න කියලා. එහෙම මේ ක්ලාස් එකත් එක්ක join නොවුනා වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. නේද? Okay? But this number is not very good. Yeah. Because last time there were almost 20 students. නේද? 20කට ආසන්න ප්‍රමාණයක් වගේ හිටියා. As far as I remember. මට මතක හැටියට. Yes. ඉතින් මං ගිය සතියේදී කිව්වා මොකද්ද වෙන්න පුළුවන් දේවල් නායන්න පුළුවන් දේවල් ගැන නේද? Because your class was held on the 23rd of November last. Yes. නේද? එතකොට මම ඒ දවසේදී කිව්වා ඔන්න මේ වැස්ස වහිනකොට මෙන්න මේ වගේ දේවල් වෙන්න පුළුවන් ජීවිතය කියන එක නේද? ජීවිතය අනියතයි මරණය නියතයි. ඒ කියන්නේ life is uncertain, death is certain. මට හොඳට මතකයි මම ඕක කිව්වා නේද? සමහර විට මට නිකන් මොන හරි හිතිලා මං කියුවා වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් නේද? death is certain. මරණය නියතයි. ඉතින් කලින් පාර last පොය එකේ මම ඔය හන්තානේ ටෙම්පල් එකක් තියෙනවා ධර්ම දේශනාව පවත්වනකොට මට නිකන් හිතට ඇවිල්ලා මං කිව්වා ඒ අයට දැන් මේ වෙන්න පුළුවන් මොනවද natural disasters හිතන්නකො මේ වගේ ගම් වතුර ගලලා මෙහෙම වෙලා එහෙම අපි හිතන්නේ නැති දේවල් කියලා. ඉතින් මම නිකන් හිතලා කිව්වේ ඒ වෙලාවෙත්. දැන් මේ මිනිස්සු බලනවා ඇති මට මොන හරි ඥානයක් පහළ වෙලා මෙහෙම කිව්වාද කියලා. නෑ ඒ වෙලාවේ මට හිතුණා කියන්න කියලා. මම කිව්වා. Yeah. ඒ වගේ දේවල් වෙනවා ඉතින් අර ඒගොල්ලන්ටත් හිතා ගන්න බැරුව ඇති හාමුදුරුවෝ මෙහෙම දෙයක්වත් කිව්වා නේද කියලා. Yes. Okay, met me. Are you safe? Met me.
Yes, Hamdurane.
Good. Where are you from?
I am from Matara.
You're from Matara. Okay. I think that cyclone did not affect you much. නේද? affect කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? බලපානවා. ඔය cyclone එක මං හිතන්නේ එච්චරම බලපෑවෙන්නේ නැතුව ඇති මේ මාතර පැත්තට. නේද? මාතර පැත්තට. අපේ hill country එකට තමයි ගොඩාක් බලපෑවේ. නේද? Kavisha, how are you?
I'm fine, Tera.
Are you alive? Yes. ඔයා පණ පිටින්ද කියලා මං ඇහුවේ. Yes, I am alive. I'm not dead. නේද? මම මැරිලා නෑ. I am alive. Yes. What about the other participants? Only these? And Mr. Dharmasena, he is not here today. And Kavindya, she's not here today. There are many පැමිණිලා නැති කට්ටිය ඉන්නවනේ මොකද්ද කියන්නේ අපි? දැන් අපි කියනවා පැමිණෙන කට්ටියට කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? absent. එතකොට පැමිණෙන්නේ නැති අයට. There are many absentees. අද ඇවිල්ලා නැති කට්ටිය ගොඩක් ඉන්නේ. අපි එහෙමයි කියන්නේ. There are many absentees today. Is everything fixed, Kavisha? Water, electricity, and everything, power? You have everything?
Yes, Bante.
Okay, what about, can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, very
Okay,
clear.
that's fine. That's fine. Okay, Roshani, what about your relatives who live in Sri Lanka? Okay, how has it affected them?
They are all okay, Hamdrone. We did not affected much.
Okay. So it
Yes.
didn't affect us. Okay. Where do your relatives live? What part of our country?
We lived in Mipe. Yeah.
Okay.
Some
Which
of
is
them in
close to
Aturgiriya.
Aturugiriya, Colombo
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, Colombo.
Okay. Well, met me on the 23rd, 28th of November. You see, අටවෙනිදා. Where were you? Where are you? අපි කොහෙද ඉන්නේ? Where were you? කොහෙද හිටියේ? Where were you?
I am in.
I was. නේද? දැන් මං හිටියේනේ. I am කියන්නේ නේද? I was. I was at my home. I was at my home. I see. Okay. Today I expected many more students. Many more students. Met me. Where were you on the 28th? Yeah? Where were you?
I was at home.
I was at home. Did it rain heavily? හයියෙන් වැස්සද? Did it rain heavily?
No, Hamudurone.
Amazing. හිතාගන්නත් දැන් හැම පැත්තටම හයියෙන් වැස්සානේ. It rained hard. It rained cats and dogs in all parts of the country. I think maybe met me was abroad or something. පිටරට ගිහිල්ලා හිටියත් දන්නේ නැහැ. වෙන්න බෑ සාමාන්‍ය හැම පැත්තටම හයියෙන්ම වැස්සා. Okay. Right. අනිත් කට්ටිය දැන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට රීනේම් කරගන්න පුළුවන් කැමති නම් ඕගොල්ලෝගේ නම් වලින් තේනවද? දැන් මේ නම් වලින් ඇත්තරම ඔය අංක වලට වඩා නේද? එතකොට නම්බර් එකත් එක්කම මට මැසේජ් එකක් හරි දාලා එහෙම තිබ්බනම් වඩා හොඳයි කියලා මම හිතනවා. Never mind. Never mind. But I'm not satisfied with the number of participants today. I thought, මං හිතුවා, at least there would be 15 or 16 participants. ඒ ගානවත් ඉඳී කියලා. මොකද දැන් අපේ ඒ මහත්මයා එහෙම හරිම හොඳ කෙනෙක්. එයා එන්නේ ජොයින් වෙන්නේ 6ට. තේරෙනවද? ඒ ජේමි කෙනෙක් කෙනා. එහෙම පෞද්ගලිකව ලොකු දේවල් කියන්නේ නැහැ, අහන්නේ නැහැ. ඉතින් අපිට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ගොඩක් වෙලාවට දැන් අර ඒ ටොපික් එකට බය නිසා එහෙම වෙන්න පුළුවන්. නේද? Well, Kavisha, are you nervous? Nervous. I think you are not. You're not. You're not nervous. Are you, Kavisha? Yes. තැති ගන්නවට තමයි කියන්නේ මොකද්ද අපි nervous කියලා කියනවා. ඔකට කියන තව එකක් තියෙනවා මොකද්ද? Oh, I have a few butterflies in my stomach. Butterflies. කියලා දීලා තැති මේක. Butterflies in my stomach. බඩේ සමනලියෝ ඉන්නවා නෙවෙයි ඒකේ තේරුම. මේක ලස්සන ඉඩියම් එකක්. ටිකක් තැති ගාරගෙන ඉන්නවා. නේද? ඉස්සලාම මෙතනදී කතාවක් කරන්න කියලා කිව්වොත් එහෙම කෙනෙකුට කියන්න පුළුවන් මොකද? I'm nervous. Yes. I have many butterflies in my stomach. I have many butterflies in my stomach. ඔන්න එහෙම කියන්න පුළුවන්. නේද? හොඳයි. You should not be nervous. You should not be shy. ලැජ්ජා නොවෙන්න ඕන. තැති නාන්නේ නැති වෙන්න ඕන. මොකද අපි වැරදුණයි කියලා අපිට ඉංග්‍රීසි වැරදුණයි කියලා ඔන්න අපි ලැජ්ජා නොවෙන්න ඕනේ. අපිට සිංහල වැරදුනොත් තමයි අපි ලැජ්ජා වෙන්න ඕනේ. නේද? ඉතින් මම ඉගෙන ගන්න කාලේදී yeah, when I was learning this language as a student, I made a lot of mistakes. මමත් වැරදි ගොඩාක් තමයි ඒ කාලේදී හරිම සම්පූර්ණ perfect English කතා කරේ නෑ නේද? I made a lot of mistakes. දැන් mistakes කියන්නේ මොනවටද? වැරදි වලට. දැන් ඔය සමහර කට්ටියක් කියන්නේ මට වැරදීමකින් mistake එකක් වුණා. එහෙම කියන්න බෑ නේද? catch එකක් ඇල්ලුවා කියන්න බෑ. පස්සට reverse කරනවා කියලා කියන්න බෑ. ඒ වචනේම දෙපාරක් කියන්නේ නේද? මම වැරදීමකින් mistake එකක් වුණා කියන්න එපා නේද? mistake එකක් වුණා. එහෙම තමයි කියන්නේ නේද? mistake එකක් වුණා. right. I made පුතේ වැරද්දක් කරනවා නම් අපි did එක නෙවෙයි භාවිතා කරන්නේ මොකද්ද? make කියන එක. make එකේ past tense එක තමයි made. I made a lot of mistakes. මට වැරදි ගොඩක් සිද්ධ වුණා. I made a lot of mistakes. නේද? මගේ අතින් වැරදි ගොඩක් සිද්ධ වුණා. I made a lot of mistakes. That's okay. Okay. Number of I don't know Geetani, many participants. They are absent. I don't know why. Many. Never mind. Let's continue. හොඳයි. එතකොට දැන් අපි මේ ගම් වතුරත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙනකොට අපි දැන් ප්‍රවෘත්ති වලින් නිවුස් වලින් ඕගොල්ලෝ අහන්න ඇති එක එක දේවල් නේද? මොනවද අහන්න පුළුවන් උනේ පහුගිය දවස්වල? මෙන්න මේ වචන ඇහෙන්නට ඇති ඕගොල්ලන්ට. මොනවද? Refugee camps. What's the meaning of refugee?
සහනාධාර.
No. Refugee camp. සිංහලෙන් මොකක්ද කියන්නේ? සරණාගතයාට කියනවා අපි refugee. Refugee camp සරණාගත කඳවුරු. එහෙමයි කියන්නේ සරණාගත කඳවුරු. Okay, and what is this? Calamity. What's the meaning of calamity? Series of accidents, නේද? Damage, අනේ වගේ වෙන ව්‍යසනයකට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Calamity. ව්‍යසනයට කියනවා අපි calamity කියලා. ඒ වගේම තව වචනයක් අපිට භාවිතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. Catastrophe. ව්‍යසනය. Okay? And what's the meaning of aid? Well, Sri Lanka received a lot of aid. මොනවද ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට ලැබුණේ? A lot of aid. ආධාර. නේද? ආධාර වල තමයි කියන්නේ අපි aid. Humanitarian aid. කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Humanitarian aid. ඒ කිව්වේ මොන ආධාරද? Humanitarian aid. මානුෂීය ආධාර. Humanitarian aid, මානුෂීය ආධාර. නේද? Next one. This one, how do you pronounce? Survive. Survive කියලා කියන්නේ ගැලවෙනවා. Survive කියලා කියන්නේ ගැලවෙනවා. Well, on the 28th or 29th, I can't remember the date. දවස මතක නෑ. At night, you know, we lost power. අපිට විදුලි බලය නැති වුණා. විදුලි බලය නැති වුණා කියන එක ආකාර කීපයකට කියන්න පුළුවන්. මොකක්ද එකක් තමයි අපි කියනවා the lights went off. අන්න බලන්න the lights went off. එහෙම නැත්නම් මම කියනවා මොකද්ද? I was out of power. We were out of power. මේක අතීත කාලෙන්නේ I am කියන්නේ බෑනේ දැන් අතීත කාලේ. එතකොට we were out of power. අපිට විදුලි බලය නැතුව හිටියේ. I was out of power. At night, I heard something like an aeroplane. Aeroplane එකක් වගේ ඇහෙනවා රැට. And I realized, මට තේරුණා, it wasn't the sound of an aeroplane, the ground moving. මේ පොළව තමයි හෙල්ලෙන සද්දේ මට ඇහුනේ. But in the morning, I realized that two landslides have occurred close by, මේ ළඟම. Just 50 meters away and 500 meters away. Yes, it ruined 3 houses. Ruin කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? විනාශ කරා. Destroy කරා. Ruin විනාශ කරා. It ruined 3 houses. But it killed, fortunately, it did not kill any people. But in Gampola area, many people died. ගොඩක් මිනිස්සු මැරුණා. Many people were killed. Yes. The water level was this high, yeah, very high. Yeah, sorry to say. Okay, right. හොඳයි ඊට පස්සේ ආයෙ මොනවද අපි තියන්නේ? දැන් ඔන්න මේකට අදාළව 7th one. Evacuate කරනවා මොකක්ද? Evacuation කියලා කියනවා. යම් ප්‍රදේශයක් නාය යනවා නම් එතනින් මිනිස්සු ඉවත් කරන එකට අපි කියනවා evacuation. Evacuate කරනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් evacuation කියලා කියන්නේ එතනින් නාය යනවා නම් මිනිස්සු ඉවත් කිරීමට කියනවා අපි evacuation කියලා කියනවා. Right. Bury. Many people were buried. ඒකේ මොකක්ද? bury කියලා කියන්නේ වැළලෙනවා. වලලනවා. වැළලෙනවාට කියන්නේ අපි වලලනවා නම් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? bury. එන ගොඩක් මිනිස්සු පසට යත් වෙලා මිය ගියා කියන එක අපිට ඔන්න විදිහට කියන්න පුළුවන්. bury. Okay? Right. Okay, I'll give you 2 more. ඒ වගේම තමයි displaced people. What's the meaning of displaced people?
මිනිස්සුන්ව අයින් කරනවා ඒ තියෙන ඉෆෙක්ට් වෙච්ච පැති වලින්.
Oh, displaced people. There were many displaced people. ඒ කියන්නේ උන් හිටි තැන් අහිමි වූ අයට කියනවා අපි displaced. දැන් place කියන්නේ තැනක් තියෙනනේ. Displaced කියලා කියන්නේ උන් හිටි තැන් අහිමි වෙච්ච අය. Yeah. So there's a temple just 500 meters away from here. So 2 weeks ago, there were many displaced people in that temple. A temple එකේ there were many ගොඩක් හිටියා. කවුද? අවතැන් වූ අය. ඒකට කියනවා අපි අවතැන් වූ අය කියලා displaced people. Okay? And next one. I'm not going to give you too many, right? Next one is diseased. කියලා කියන්නේ මෙතනදී මිය පරලව ගිය. disease කියලා කියන්නේ මිය පරලව ගිය කියන එක. ඔන්න වචන 10ක් විතරයි මේ වෙලාවේදී දෙන්නේ. Okay? මේ වෙලාවේ දෙන්නේ ඔන්න අපි මේ සිද්ධියට අලවලා. Refugee, calamity, catastrophe, aid, humanitarian, survive, evacuations, bury, displaced people, and disease. So you have learned many new words. Okay, so මොකද්ද මේ දවස්වල කරන පාඩම? Present perfect is in progress. දැන් මම homework ටිකක් දුන්නා. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අන්න අර ඔයාලගේ course book එකේ අවසානයේ තියෙන වචන එහෙමත් කටපාඩම් කරගන්න කියලා කිව්වා. කොටස් 3. Have you practiced? Have you memorized? ඒකක් කිව්වේ present perfect එකකින් නේද? පාඩම් කරලාද තියෙන්නේ? Have you practiced? Have you memorized? නේද? memorize කියලා කියන්නේ කටපාඩම් කරගන්නවා. ඒ නිසාම තමයි මම ඇහුවේ have you memorized? කටපාඩම් කරගෙන තියෙනවද? නේද? හොඳයි. අපි නිකන් අහමු බලන්න. Now the book is with me. මම ළඟ තියෙනවා පොත. No, not this one. Okay, I can't find it. Never mind. හොඳයි දැන් බලමු එහෙනම් කියන්න බලන්න swim කොටස් 3 swim කියන්නේ පිනනවා. swim
swam,
swim, swam, swam. Swim, swam, swam. Okay. Take. Like what again? Take.
took, take,
Take, took, taken. Get. Get.
got,
Then get, got. American English will be gotten කියලා කියනවා. නේද? Okay, Jamie brother, you are quite early today.
I believe it is 1 o'clock in Germany, so that means it is 6 o'clock in Sri Lanka, or am I early?
Yes, it's 5:30.
I can come back in half an hour, Bante. That is no
Is
problem.
it okay?
Of course. I will join you in half an hour.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
continue. And I'll see you at 6 o'clock. Okay.
See you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. And he is our guest speaker, and he will join the class around 6 o'clock. Okay. Never mind. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, what were we talking about? අපි මොනවා ගැනද කතා කර හිටියේ? Present perfect. නේද? හොඳයි. දැන් මම අහනවා bring කියන කොටස් තුන. Bring,
bought,
bring, brought, buy. What again? Buy,
bought,
buy, bought. Give,
give, gave, given.
give, gave, given. මතක තියාගන්න අපි කෝස් එකක් කරනකොට මම දන්නේ මේකේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කොච්චර විතර ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස්ලා ප්‍රමාණයක් මහන්සිලා කරනවද කියලා. මහන්සිලා කරන ගොඩක් අය නම් අතන ලයිව් සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නට ඕන. ඒ නිසා මෙන්න මේ ස්ටඩි කරන එක තවමත් ඔබ වීඩියෝ එක බලලා විතරයි නා. මේකේ ලොකු ප්‍රෝග්‍රස් එකක් බලන්න බෑ. නේද? එකපාරක් ඔය වගේ මට එක්කෙනෙක් ඇවිල්ලා කිව්වා මේ සර් මම ඉංග්‍රීසි ක්ලාසස් 8කට ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා. මට එකකින්වත් හරියට ඉගෙන ගන්න බැන්න මම මේක මේ 9 මේක ඉගෙන ගන්න බැරුව අතහැරලා දානවා. අතන ඉංග්‍රීසි කියන එක බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා නම් හැම දෙයක්ම ගුරුවරයාගේ උගන්වන එකට සීමා වෙලා. එහෙම කරන්න බෑ. ඒක දැන් මම මේ ප්‍රේම් එක කියන්නේ. ඉතින් ඕගොල්ලෝ දැනගන්න ඕනි මම මේ තව වචනයක් ඉම්ප්‍රූව් කරගත්තාම දැනගත්තාම මටම තමයි මේක වැදගත් වෙන්නේ කියලා. නේද? දවසකට වචන 5ක් ඉගෙන ගන්න. දවසකට වචන 10ක් ඉගෙන ගන්න. කොච්චර වොකැබුලරි ප්‍රමාණයක් හැදෙනවද? ඒ නිසා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඔන්න ඔයාලා මහන්සි වෙලා ඒකට හොඳට ඉගෙන ගන්න බලන්න. ඒකයි මම කියන්නේ. ඒක ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න හොඳට present perfect එකට. නේද? මම have you memorized? ඔයගොල්ලෝ පාඩම් කරලා තියනවාද? මම එහෙමයි ඔන්න ඔයාලගෙන් ඇහුවේ. හොඳයි. ඒ වගේම බලන්න දැන් sentences වගේක් දුන්නා මම ඔයාලට present simple වලින් හදාන්න. දුන්න verbs 15ක් විතර වගේ. Okay. Roshani, have you been able to make those sentences? I think I gave you 15 words. Using those words, you had to make 15 sentences. Were you able to do that?
Yes, Samadurani, I did that.
Okay,
I did that.
fantastic. I have done. Great. You have done. Okay, now using wash, could you tell me a sentence? Could you make a sentence?
I wash clothes and dishes daily.
Ah, you do that daily. One day.
I mean, not daily. Like clothes, of course, every once a week. Dishes,
Okay.
of course, every day. Actually, after I finish my meal.
Okay. Well, what about the other students? They disappeared too. I think as he pronounced, yeah, I think many students disappeared. Well, it's a shame. එතන it's a shame කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? අපරාධේ. ලැජ්ජාවක් එහෙම නෙමෙයි ඈ. It's a shame. අපරාධේ. It's a shame. එහෙම වෙන්න බෑ. නේද? එහෙම වෙන්න බෑ අනිවාර්යෙන්ම. කෝ දැන් අර දෙන්නත් අර ළමයි දෙන්නත් ඒ දෙන්න disappear ඒගොල්ලෝ නම් වෙනස් කරලා numbers දාගත්තා. කමක් නෑ කමක්. ඔව් බලයි දැන් මං කිව්වා අඩුම 20ක්වත් ඉන්නවා කියලා. මෙයා බලයි මොකද මේ අඩුනේ එකපාරට කියලා. ඒ හින්දා මේ බය වෙන්න එපා. නේද? ඔව්. එහෙම හොඳට අපි එයාගෙන් අහලා බලමු දේවල්. Okay? Right. So එනිසා ඒ ටික හොඳට කඩපාඩම් කරගන්න බලන්න. irregular verbs ගැන කිව්වා. හොඳයි අපි යනවා එහෙනම් දැන් මෙන්න මේ software එක use කරන්න. දැන් එහෙනම් මගෙත් එක මේක කරමු බලන්න. What about the last song I played? Are you into rock music, Roshani? Are you into rock music?
Not really, but yeah, I can listen any song. It's
Okay.
no fun for me.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of rock music. Rock music is too loud. නේද? සද්ද වැඩි නේද? Rock music is too loud. Okay, never mind. Okay, met me. Did you enjoy the last song I played? Sweet
Yes,
Child of Mine?
Samadurani.
Ah, okay, cool. All right, then we are going to use exercises. Present perfect. Is it too small? You can read or can I? Okay, can I use the magnifier? ලොකු කරලා ගන්නද? පේනව නේද මේක? With me. Can you see it? Can you see the screen?
Yes, Samadurani.
Okay, no need to zoom it. ලොකු කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ නේද? No? Okay. Roshani, is it perfect?
Yes, Samadurani, it is perfect.
Yeah,
We can see.
It's perfect the way it is. තියෙන විදිය හොඳයි. It's perfect the way it is. It's perfect the way it is. Okay. Now, type the past participle form of the correct verb in the gaps. On a present perfect එක දැන් අපි හදනවා. මෙන්න මේ verbs වලින් තමයි අපි හොයාගන්නේ. මොකක්ද ඉස්සල්ලාම එන්නේ? Have you a carpet for the living room? එතකොට have you මොකද මේ verb වල තියෙන ඉස්සලාම අපි තෝරගා මොකද්ද ගන්නෙ? ඒකේ past participle එක. Have you put a carpet for the living room? No.
Who's?
I think this one. Choose කියලා කියන්නේ තෝරනවා. මොකද්ද අතීත කාලය? Chose. අතීත කෘදාන්තය? Chosen. Have you මොකක්ද එන්නේ එහෙනම්?
Have you chosen a carpet for the living room?
That's right. Oh dear, Kate's her bag. Oh dear, Kate's කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Kate has. එතකොට Kate has මොකද්ද?
Kate has sold her bag.
No. No. Oh dear කියන්නේ නෑ අපි. එහෙමනම්. නැති වෙනවද මොකද්ද කියන්නේ අපි?
Lost.
Lose. එහෙනම් past participle එක lost. මෙතන Kate's apostrophe s එකෙන් දාලා තියෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? Kate has කියන එක. එහෙනම් මෙතන එනවා මොකද්ද? Lost. Oh dear, Kate's lost her bag. Kate ගේ bag එක නැති කරගෙන. මෙතන ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පේනවා I කියලා තියෙනවා. I apostrophe ve. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? I have කියන එක. I to Nadia and she understand the problem. මොකක්ද එන්නේ මෙතන? මේකද 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 මොකක්ද?
I have spoke to Nadia and she understands.
Yeah, speak, spoke, spoken. තුන්වෙනි එක.
Spoken.
I've spoken මම කතා කරලා තියෙන නේද? I've spoken to Nadia and she understand the problem. මම නාඩියාට කතා කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඇයට දැන් තේරෙනවා ප්‍රශ්නේ මොකක්ද කියලා. We කියන්නේ we have කියන එක. The bill. එතකොට we've
paid,
Okay, good. And how to spell that? With me? How to spell paid?
paid,
P-A-I-D. We've paid the bill. Okay, next one. Where has Mike the newspaper? I can't find it. Where has Mike?
put,
Put. That's right. Put. එහෙමයි එන්නේ නේද? Simon has his car. He uses his bike now. Simon has his car. He uses his bike now.
Lost.
No?
sold,
Sold. විකුණලා තියෙන්නේ. Simon has sell එක කියන්නේ විකුණනවා. එහෙනම් ඒකේ past participle එක මොකද්ද? Sold. විකුණනවා, විකුණවුවා, විකුණලා. ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ course book එකේ පිටිපස්සේ තියෙනවා ඔය වචන ටික හොඳට practice කරගන්න. Next one. Relax, mom. Relax in the garment. The washing up.
done,
I done the washing up. Do, did, done. And what's the meaning of washing up? Washing up කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? මොකද ඔයගොල්ලෝ washing up කියලා හිතන්නේ අතරම?
ඇඟ හොදනවා like
No. Washing up කියලා කියන්නේ අපි ඇඳුම් හේදීම, රෙදි හේදීම, ඇඟ හේදීම නෙවෙයි. Washing up කියලා කියන්නේ meal එකක් කෑමක් අවසානයේදී කාපු බීපු පිඟන් කෝප්ප මේවා ඔක්කොම පිරිසිදු කරන එකට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Washing up කියලා. I done the washing up. මම එහෙනම් කාපු බීපු පිඟන් කෝප්ප ඒවා මේවා ඔක්කොම හොදලා තියෙන්නේ. Okay. දැන් බලන්න මෙන්න මේකත් අපිට ලොකු කරන්න නම් මේකේ අපි යනවා මේ magnifier කියන එකට. Magnifier. අන්න මැග්නිෆයි එක දෙනකොට ඇත්තටම මේ තිරේ ලොකු කරගන්න පුළුවන්. අන්න කම්පියුටර් එක යූස් කරනකොට ඕගොල්ලෝ බලන්න ඒක හොඳට. දැන් මෙන්න මේ වගේ අපිට ලොකුවට එනවා මේ ස්ක්‍රීන් එක. මෙන්න මෙහෙම. හොඳයි. දැන් ගැලපෙන උත්තරේ මට කියන්න ඕනේ මම ප්ලේ කරනවා.
Let's do the washing up.
එයා මොකද්ද කියන්නේ? Let's do the washing now. අපි දැන් කාපු බීගු පිගන් ටික හොදලා මේව කරමු. උත්තරේ මොකද්ද කියලා මට කියන්න. First one, I already done it. We haven't done it yet. Tonight at 9. What is the most suitable answer? ගැලපෙන උත්තරේ මොකද්ද? Let's do the washing now. අපි කෑම බීග පිගන් හොදමු කියලා තියෙනවා. දැන් මේකේ පළවෙනි එකත් මොකද්ද? අපි දැනටමත් already කියන්නේ දැනටමත්නේ. අපි දැනටමත් ඒක කරලා තියෙන්නේ. තුන්වෙනි එකේ දෙවෙනි එකේ තියෙන්නේ අපි තාම ඒක කරලා නැහැ. මේකේ තියෙනවා අද රෑ 9ට. එහෙනම් මොකද හරි ලේසි අපිට උත්තරේ මොකද්ද? පළවෙනි එක අපි දැනටමත් ඒක කරලා තියෙන්නේ. I already done it. දෙවෙනි එක හම්.
Where's Joe?
Where's Joe? Call me Joe. First one, we've already met. අපිට දැනටමත් හමු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. ඊළඟට have you found him? ඔහුට මුණ ගැහිලා තියෙන්නේ. He's just left. ප්‍රශානි. What do you think?
He's just left.
That's right. මෙතන he's කියන එක මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ. is නෙවෙයි මෙතන he has කියන එක තමයි. එයා මේ දැන් පිට වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. බලමු තුන්වෙනි එක.
I've got some very difficult homework to do.
I have got some very difficult homework to do. මට ටිකක් ඔන්න අමාරු homework ටිකක් කරන්න තියෙනවා. එතකොට උත්තරේ වෙන්නේ have you started yet? Are you finished? Have you understood it?
Have you understood it? No.
I got some difficult homework to do. එතකොට difficult කියනකොට එතනම දීලා තියෙනකොට ඔයාට තේරිලා තියෙනවද difficult කියන එකෙන් පෙන්නනවනේ නේද? Have you started it කියන්නේ ඔයා එක පටන් ගෙන තියෙනවද? I got ඔයාට තේරිලා තියෙනවද? මෙතන එන්න ඕනේ have you started it yet? පටන් ගෙන තියෙනවද කියන එක තමයි ගැලපෙන්නේ නේද? හොඳයි මේක බලමු.
What did you buy Jenny for her birthday?
What did you buy Jenny for her birthday? ඔයා මොනවද ජෙනීගේ බර්ත්ඩේ එකට මිලදී ගත්තේ? I already done it. I haven't got anything yet. I just forgotten it. මොකද්ද එන්නේ? What do you think? With me?
I haven't got anything yet.
Anything yet. මං තාම මොනවත් අරගෙන නැහැ. Next one.
We're going to be late. Tell Sue and Joe
We are
to
going
hurry
to be
up.
late. අපි පරක්කු වෙන්න යන්නේ. Tell Joe and Sue to hurry up. ඒ දෙන්නට ඉක්මන් කරන්න කියලා කියනවා. They are going. They've already gone. They haven't gone. එතකොට ඒගොල්ලෝ දැනටම ගිහිල්ලා. They've already gone. Next one.
Why don't we go for a walk?
ඇයි අපි ඇවිදින්න යන්නේ නැත්තේ කියලා අපි අහනවා. Why don't we go for a walk? Why don't we go for a walk? Answer. It's already rained. It hasn't stopped raining yet. It's just rained.
It just rained.
No.
It hasn't stopped raining yet.
තාම වහින එක නතර වෙලා නැහැ. It hasn't stopped raining yet. It hasn't stopped raining yet. ඒකට අදාළව ඔන්න අපිට තියෙනවා කීපයක් ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න. දැන් අපි මේකේ ඊළඟ එක කරන්නේ නැතුව අපි යමු මේ present perfect එකට අදාළව අපිට තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ use කරනවාද මේ AI tool එකක් එහෙම කතා කරන්න එහෙම මේක හරිය useful. දැන් බලන්න පේනවාද මෙතන? දැන් AI එක්ක අපි කතා කරනකොට මෙන්න මේ විදිහට අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන්.
Hello there.
Hi, my name is Venerable Mithajib. I am an English teacher conducting my own classes. Right now, my class is being held. Could you please tell my students the importance of practicing English? Hello, can you hear me?
Absolutely. And greetings to your class as well. Lovely to be with all of you. So here's the deal. Practicing English is like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the more confident you feel using it in real life, whether that's traveling, studying, or just making friends from all over the world. So keep up the good work and maybe tell me what's one tricky English word or phrase you're all working on right now?
Very advanced students because they are learning right from the basics. Could you please speak more slowly so that they can understand more clear?
Welcome back again.
Okay, did you understand what I'm saying? Hello? Are you listening? Hello, AI. Are you listening? Hello? Can you hear me?
Welcome back again.
Okay. Do you remember what I said?
Loud and clear.
Okay.
I do indeed. You may. All right, I'm all ears. I'd love to hear what you and your students are curious about or what you're currently tackling in class.
Yes, I would
Let me know.
like you to speak more slowly so that they can understand you better because otherwise they won't understand anything because they are second language learners. Okay?
Absolutely. Sounds like we're right on the same page. So whenever you or your students are ready, just throw me a word or a phrase you're wrestling with. We can dive right in and tackle it
Okay.
together.
අන්න එහෙම තමයි පුතේ මේ මොනවද මෙන්න මේකේ අපි AI tool එකක් භාවිතා කරලා එයාට කියන්න පුළුවන් තව ටිකක් විතර එමීට කතා කරන්න කියලා. එයත් එක්ක ඉංග්‍රීසි ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න පුළුවන් ගොඩාක් දේවල්. දැන් මම ඉංග්‍රීසි ටීචර් කෙනෙක් කියනකොට මගේ විස්තර අහනවා. අන්න එහෙම තමයි ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉගෙන ගන්න ගොඩාක් හොඳයි. අපි යනවා මේ මොනවද මෙන්න මේකේ right, English teacher, grammar, present perfect, මෙන්න මේක ආධාරයෙන් බලන්න. Right, අපි බලමු. Fill in the jokes with the present perfect tense. බලමු මෙන්න මේක. Doctor කියනවා. Doctor, I'm very nervous. Nervous කියන්නේ මං තැති අරගෙන ඉන්නේ. නේද? මොකද්ද කියන්නේ යා? This is the first time I present perfect එක භාවිතා කරනකොට මෙතන මොකද එන්නේ? I have ever need එක මොකද වෙන්නේ? I have ever needed an operation. මේක තමා මට ඇත්තටම operation එකක් ඕනි වුණ පළවෙනි අවස්ථාව. Don't worry, I feel the same. නේද? දැන් ડોක්ටර් කියනවා මොකද්ද? මටත් ඒ වගේ තැති ගැනීමක් තියෙනවා. මොකද්ද? This is the first operation I have ever performed. නේද? මේක තමයි මම ඉස්සලාම කරලා තියෙන operation එක. Right. Baby snake කියනවා මොකද්ද? Are we poisonous? අපි විස සහිතයිද? Are we poisonous? Mother snake කියනවා. සර්ප අම්මා කියනවා. Yes, we are. Why do you ask? අයියෝ මගෙන් ඒක එහෙම අහන්නේ? Baby snakes කියනවා because I මෙතන එන්නේ මොකද්ද? Have. Because I have just bite එක එන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? Bite, bit මොකද්ද?
Bitten.
Bite.
I have just bitten my tongue. සර්ප පැටියාගේ මේ දිව මොකද උනේ? දිව හැපුණා. එහෙම තමයි කියන්නේ. Right. Third one එක කියනවා Dad, මෙතන එනවා I have decided. මං තීරණය කරලා තියෙනවා. තාත්තේ මං තීරණය කරලා තියෙනවා. I have decided to become a train driver. Train driver කෙනෙක් වෙන්න මම තීරණය කරලා තියෙනවා. Well, son, I certainly won't stand in your way. මං අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම මේකේ තේරුම් දෙකක් තියෙනවා. එකක් තමයි ඔයාගේ පැත්ත ගන්නෙ නෑ කියන එක ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් ඔයා එන පාරේ මං නම් හිටගෙන ඉන්නේ නෑ කියන එක ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. තේරුම් දෙකක් එනවා. හොඳයි. දැන් අපි යනවා මෙන්න මේ ශ්‍රෙග්ගේ කතන්දරේ බලන්න. බලාගෙන බලමු මොකද වුනේ ශ්‍රෙග්ගේ ජීවිතයට. මේ තියෙන present perfect. How has his life changed? එයා බැඳපු දවසේ ඉඳලා එයාගේ ජීවිතේ වෙනස් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා.
The question: How has Shrek's life changed since he got married? Try to make up as many sentences as possible based on what you will see.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Better out than in.
Hey, that's my line. Did my little Fergus make up?
Whoa! Big grown-up ogre stink!
Oh, that's diabolical.
And on your left, the lovable lug that showed us you don't have to change your undies to change the world. Wonder what Shrek's up to in there.
Possible to put on!
Okay, the dragon goes under the bridge, through the loop, and finally into the castle.
Planet! Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you got to do is fall. Then Shrek kissed the princess. She turned into a beautiful ogre, and they lived happily
Ever
After.
Look, a shooting star.
So, what did you wish for?
That every day could be like this one.
Oh, come here, you.
one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right.
And now have a look at the
Okay, now put the verbs in the present perfect tense. Okay, now let's do this together. He become a father of 3 babies. Okay, now please help me. He
Has become.
has become. Become කියන වෙනවටනේ. දැන් බබාලා 3 දෙනෙක්ගේ තාත්තා කෙනෙක් වෙලා ඉන්නේ. He has become. Second one. How to change diapers. He has learned. He has learned. Yes, he has learned how to change diapers. එයා local star කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පටන් ගෙන තියෙන්නේ. එහෙනම්
He has
He
Started.
has started being a local star. Fourth one, he has may have එක මොකද වෙන්නේ? Have had. He has had less time for himself. එයාට වෙනුවෙන් තියෙන පොඩි කාලයක්. And a fifth one, Shrek's love to his wife. සෙගේ ආදරේ මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? Shrek's love. Have the has the.
Has grew.
Has grown.
Grown.
Shrek's love to his wife has grown stronger. නේද? දැන් මොකද කරන්න තියෙන්නේ? අපිට ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න තියෙනවා මේක. නිතර ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න තියෙනවා. ඒ හින්දා හොඳට බලන්න මේක නැත්තම් ඔන්න අමතක වෙනවා. Right. දැන් එහෙනම් මෙන්න මේ song එක බලමු. මේ song එක පුරවන්න තියෙන්නේ මොන වගේන්ද? මේ verbs වලින් පුරවන්න තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට මේ තියෙන්නේ present perfect tense එක. Right? ඔන්න පුරවපුවාම ඔන්න ඔය විදිහට තමයි එන්නේ. අපි මේ song එක බලාගන්න song එක බලාගෙන ඊට පස්සේ අපි අද guest speaker එකත් එක්ක join වෙනවා.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. Never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance. Looking for a little romance, given half a chance. I have never seen that dress you're wearing, all the highlights in your hair that catch your eye. I have been blind, lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, it's just you and me. Where I wanna be, but I hardly know. This beauty by my side, I'll never forget the way you look tonight. Never seen you looking so gorgeous as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. You were amazing. Never seen so many people want to be there by your side.
Oh, මේක බොහොම ජනප්‍රිය සින්දුවක්. The Lady in Red. නේද? මම ඔයාව මෙච්චර ලස්සනට කවදාවත් දැකලා නැහැ අද රාත්‍රියේ වගේ. නේද? මම ඔයාව I've never seen කියන්නේ මම ඔයාව මෙච්චර ලස්සනට දැකලා නැහැ. නේද? I never seen මම දැකලා නැහැ මෙච්චර පිරිමි අය ඔයාගෙන් ඇවිල්ලා අහනවා dance කරන්න කැමතිද කියලා. නේද? ඔව්. අනේ ඒ වගේ බොහොම ලස්සන සින්දුවක් තමයි මෙන්න මේක. හොඳයි. Right. What about our foreign friend? Okay. It is time for us to say hello to our foreign teacher.
Yes, hello everybody. Yeah, it's very nice to
Hello,
meet you.
friend Jamie.
Yes, I
Okay.
hope you can. Can you hear me, Bante?
Yes, I can hear you very clearly. Yes. What time is it in Germany, my friend?
Now it is 1:30 in the afternoon. So we are, I think, 5.5 hours behind Sri Lankan time. So I'm sorry about the confusion before. But yes, right now 1:30, and I believe in Sri Lanka it is now 6 p.m., correct?
Yes, it is 6 o'clock sharp.
Okay,
Okay. Good to see you after a long, long time.
that's
So,
true.
brother, I showed you a video 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. Yes, I think they loved watching your video. Yeah. After that, you know, that cyclone hit Sri Lanka badly. And, you know, I was unable to do the classes last couple of weeks. Now, so I restarted it after 2 or 3 weeks.
That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
So today's topic was how to speak with native speakers. But when they saw the topic and some of the students were a bit nervous, they had a few butterflies in their stomach. But anyway, and there are some students that who are interested in talking with you. And yes.
Well, first of all, I would like to say there is no reason to be nervous. I am not going to judge you. I am very happy that people are willing to learn English. And if anybody has any questions they would like to ask me, I will be delighted to talk with them.
Okay. So normally last week there were about 20 students who were joining live teaching. Okay. But today there are only 10 students right now. Yeah. So all of them are from Sri Lanka, and one of them is joining from Dubai. Okay.
Okay.
Right. And she speaks wonderful English. Yeah. Her name is Roshani.
Okay.
Hi, it's Roshani.
Hi, Roshani.
It's nice to see you.
It's very nice to hear you as well. How are you today?
I'm good. I have a small question to you.
Please.
So you are from German, right?
Actually, I'm originally from England, but I have lived in Germany for the past 13 years. So now I have dual nationality, British and German. Yes, originally I'm from England.
Okay, no, sorry, I thought you are from German. My question was how you can speak English like this well, because if you're German, how you manage to learn. But yeah, I think that's the wrong question that I was about to going to ask you.
But I understand your confusion because, yes, I'm living in Germany, but English is my mother tongue. However, I really enjoy learning languages, and I have learned German, French, a bit of Spanish, even a bit of Sinhalese when I was in Sri Lanka. And now, as well as teaching English, I'm actually a German teacher. So my German level is also fairly fluent, I would say.
Brother, you're a polyglot. You speak many languages. Okay. Let me ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Do you remember some of the words you learned while you were in Sri Lanka?
Actually, I do because, funnily enough, recently I had a Sri Lankan student in one of my classes. So I was able to ask her Kohomada, and her answer was Hondai, which I think means good. How are you? And good. And there were a few words related to Buddhism that I can remember above all else. And these were Buddhu Saranai and Teruvan Saranai. Apart from that, I must admit I've forgotten a lot of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, what about Kudella?
It's a type. No, I've forgotten Bante. I'm sorry.
Leech.
It's a leech. I was going to say it's a
Yeah.
type of bug, right? It was a leech. Yes, of course. And I remember Appiamo.
Appiamo, yes.
Yeah, but apart from that, unfortunately, I've forgotten much of my Sinhalese. And even when I was in Sri Lanka, picking up some spoken Sinhala was okay, but when it came to reading and writing, this was very challenging for me because, as you know, it is a completely different script to the Latin alphabet. So, yeah, this was quite complicated.
Okay, මං හිතන්නේ හැමෝටම තේරෙන්නේ ඇති මෙතුමා කියපු දේ නේද? එතකොට ඒ වගේ ප්‍රශ්න අහන්න කවුරුත් බය වෙන්න එපා. මෙත්මි ඔයාටත් අහන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් මොන හරි මෙතුමාගේ. Yes, feel free to ask him any questions. He's very friendly. Yeah, yeah. When he was in Sri Lanka, I used to call him Jamie Malli. Yeah, younger brother.
We were very much like brothers, this is true. But if the students do not have a question for me, I will pose an open question and maybe someone would volunteer to answer it, Bante. Is that okay? So my question to the students is, why are you learning English?
උත්තර දෙන්න බලන්න. Why are you learning English?
For me, English, because I'm working in abroad, so it's really helped me to speak with other nationalities. So it's really important me to learn English. That's why I'm here today in this English class.
Great. And Roshani, how long have you been learning English already?
Yeah, since I was a kid, actually.
Okay, so that explains why you are speaking so well. Yeah, wonderful. And what are you doing in Dubai, Roshani? What is your job?
I'm working as a event coordinator right now in our own company. Also, I'm doing assistance of PRO, the visa and documentary works.
Very interesting. And what was the most recent event that you organized, if I may ask?
Yeah, we did here very recently in traditional event. It's called Sri Lankan beauty pageant, but it's called Glam. Miss, Mrs. and Mr. Glam.
Okay, that sounds
Mostly
amazing.
all, yeah, it's not other nationality, only Sri Lankan participate in that event.
Okay, I understand. At what time is it right now in Dubai?
It's 4:40 p.m.
So Dubai is closer to Sri Lanka than it is to Europe. That makes sense. Okay, and we have a few more. Thank you, Roshani. We have a few more students in Sri Lanka, I believe. Who would like to tell me where they are right now in Sri Lanka?
ඔව් තන කියන්න. ගැටලුවක් නෑනේ. හොඳයි. Met me. කියන්න කොහෙන්ද කියලා.
Hello.
Hello, Metmi.
I'm very happy to talk with you.
I'm also happy to hear your voice.
Okay, thank you.
Metmi, would you like to tell me a bit about yourself? How old are you? What is your job, or what are you doing with your life? Do you have any hobbies? Tell me about your family, maybe.
I'm Mirandika. I am university student, but study is not begun yet.
Okay.
And there are 4 members in my family. My father is a businessman. My mother is housewife. My sister is a university student. My future ambition to be a teacher one day.
Oh, that's marvelous. And what subject would you like to teach, Metmi? Which subjects are you planning to teach? Do you have an idea what you would like to teach?
I like to teach geography.
Okay, very interesting. Metmi, have you visited any other countries apart from Sri Lanka?
No.
Not yet.
Yes, not yet.
And where do you live in Sri Lanka, Metmi?
I live in Matha district.
Matara?
Yes.
In the south of the country.
Yes.
Very nice. And Metmi, do you have any hobbies, any interests outside of your studies?
My favorite hobby is reading storybooks, watching TVs, gardening.
Gardening, lovely. Yeah, that sounds brilliant. I think the climate, the environment in Sri Lanka is very suitable for gardening. I Actually, what do you like to grow? Do you prefer to grow just flowers or do you like growing fruit and vegetables as well?
I grow vegetables.
Oh, excellent. What is your favorite food, Metmi?
My favorite food is capsicum.
Capsicum?
Yes.
Okay.
Capsicum. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if I have tried this when I was in Sri Lanka. Can you describe it to me, Metmi?
Sorry.
Can you describe capsicum to me? Is it sweet? Is it savory? Do you eat it hot? Do you eat it cold?
It is a chili vegetable.
Sorry, can you say it again?
It
didn't
looks
hear
like
you.
a giant chili. Yeah.
Chili
Green
vegetable.
chili.
Yeah.
Green vegetable. Yeah. As big as this. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like a green, chili, but it's much bigger than the green chili that you see in our country. Yeah.
And is it spicy?
Yes.
Yeah, not as spicy as common chilies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Mm.
Okay, great. Thank you, Metmi. Do we have any other students who would like to speak?
Thank you.
Thank you.
They have numbers.
Maybe I can see, for example, DE117. Who is DD117? Don't be shy now. Feel free to unmute your microphone.
Yeah. I think one disappeared. Yeah, one left the classroom. Yeah, I think,
No problem.
yeah.
I see, for example, there is somebody on an iPhone. Are they still with us?
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's one.
Would the student on the iPhone care to join us? I would be happy to hear from them. Okay, I think some students are a bit shy. Well, I could speak a bit more about my life in Germany. So
Okay.
right now it is December in Germany, and that means it is already winter time. So December is one of the coldest months. And today I believe it is about 5 degrees Celsius. So in comparison with Sri Lanka, it's a lot colder. Even though the sun is shining. Actually, I can show you out of my window.
Yes. Well, it seems to be a sunny day.
It is a sunny day indeed, but it's quite cold. So you can see maybe the old lady across the road is wearing a hat. But in Sri Lanka, I know you do not really have warm and cold seasons. But as I understand, there were terrible storms and flooding recently. So I hope everybody is safe and I hope all of your families are okay. And I would like to send all my good wishes following this
Connection
terrible.
is stable. Yeah, we lost you. Now you're back. Yes, please go on.
I was just saying how sorry I was to hear about the storms and the flooding in Sri Lanka recently, and I wanted to send my good wishes. I hope all of the students and their families are safe and that their lives are somewhat back to normal now. And maybe, Bante, you can tell me if there are any students who have already traveled overseas apart from Roshani.
Well, there were few other students who were interested in speaking with me. So when they saw the topic, how to converse, how to talk with, how to speak with native speakers, I think they are not joining today, unfortunately. Yes, yeah. So there was a army. There was a army. There was an army officer last week, and today he is not joining.
Okay, that's a shame.
Yes, Lieutenant Colonel. Yeah, his English is quite good. Yeah, he speaks with me very often. Yeah.
Okay. And again, I would like to extend the invitation. If any of the other students would like to talk, I'll be happy to answer any questions. For example, I can see DE1032. If they have any questions or would like to speak, then please feel free. Don't be shy.
Never mind. I don't think you will be asked any more questions by the other students. They are shy, definitely shy. Even though there are 10 students in this class, this video will be watched by at least 150 students because there are more than 150 students in our group, and they will take their first test in January or in February. Yeah, they got 4 more days, and yes. But unfortunately, when it comes to speaking oral practice, only a few turn up. Yeah, only a few
that's okay.
speak. Yeah.
But luckily, they have a great teacher, and Mitajiva Hamaduro is already speaking like a native speaker, so they have plenty of opportunity to learn from an expert. I'm sure they will all do brilliantly in the exam.
Okay, I would like to share some of the experiences we have had during your stay. Yes.
Please.
Yes. How is your meditations now? Do you have enough time to practice meditation every day?
So right now I am working almost full time, which means I do not have too much spare time, but usually I manage to get up quite early in the morning, about 6 o'clock, and I meditate after doing a bit of yoga for around 15-20 minutes on most days. So it's not a huge amount, but it's definitely better than nothing.
Okay. Have you ever thought of living in Sri Lanka? I mean, for the rest of your whole life?
As you know, when I was in Sri Lanka in 2020, we spent lots of time in monasteries together. We even spent some time in an aranya during the first COVID lockdown. And during this time, it really did occur to me that I would like to spend indeed a long time in the monastery. As a monk, I was planning to take the robes. But as I told you, now my life has taken a different path. Now I am married. Now I am expecting a baby. So I don't think I will be taking the robes anytime soon. But we are planning to visit Sri Lanka maybe next winter. And in that case, I would love to see you again, Bante.
With your wife and your baby?
That's the plan. Our baby will be born in May. So by next winter, if we imagine 1 year from now, the baby will be around 7 months old. And even though he will still be very small, I think it is a good time to travel because they are not causing too many problems when they are this small. So we are hoping to take him away from the German winter and spend a few months in your beautiful country next year.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Yes. As far as I remember, I made my last video call many months ago, maybe
it was last year.
1 year ago.
Yeah, I believe so. And back at that time, I was living in Leipzig still, but I recently relocated to Berlin, for work reasons. So now I am in a new apartment, a new city, and indeed, I'm starting a new life since I am now expecting my first child. So yes, a lot is happening.
Okay. So what about the other friends you met in Sri Lanka? Do you still have, are you still in touch with them?
Yes, I still have friends in Colombo and I still have friends in Anuradhapura. I think you were also in contact with one friend of mine called Pratana, who was staying in Peradeniya at the time. As far as I know, she is now married, also had a baby. And one good friend of mine, Purnima, she was living in Anuradhapura but also had a place in Colombo. She relocated to Colombo 5 years ago, but now I think tourism is taking off again in Sri Lanka. And so she was able to move back to Anuradhapura and reopen her hotel there, which is great news for her. Yes.
Okay. So, my friend Jamie, please tell me that when did you start learning German language, and how long did it take for you to learn it very well?
That's a good question. Because actually, in England, when I was at school, so we are talking about 25 years ago, it was compulsory to study at least one foreign language at secondary school. So back then I was learning German, but I was also learning French. And this was obligatory until age 16. So after 16, we then take our GCSEs, which I think maybe some people in Sri Lanka are taking GCSEs or O levels. Is that right?
GCE, General Certificate
GCE, okay.
of Secondary Level.
Yeah, in
Yes.
England we call it GCSE, General Certificate of Secondary Education. So I
Okay.
took my GCSEs in French and German, and then I also studied French and German at A level. And following this, I went to university and again studied languages. So I have had quite an intensive language training. And after I graduated from university, that is when I moved to Germany. I worked for 10 years as a translator. So I was translating documents from German to English, working as a freelancer. And all of this experience, of course, helped me to improve my German level, as well as the fact that I was speaking German on a day-to-day language, day-to-day level. So I would say in total, I've been learning German since I was 11, and now I'm 36 years old, which means I've been learning for about 25 years, most of my life, actually. So, yeah, if you are committed, if you have enough practice, then it is possible to learn a language to a fluent level. And I am confident that your students will also be able to do the same with English.
Yeah, there'll be a time for them to speak like you. Yeah, maybe in a few years' time. Yeah.
I'm sure they can
Yeah.
do it. Yeah, takes a bit of commitment, and the trick is not to be shy. As you can see, sometimes it is difficult to get the courage to speak to somebody in a foreign language. But if you can practice and force yourself to speak, then it will start to come naturally after a certain amount of time.
Metmi and Roshani, please ask him more questions.
Hi.
Hello, Roshani.
I have a problem. I have issue actually. When I speak English, I can speak very good English in my mind, but when it's come to verbally, I always stuck. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's always happened.
I don't think this is a problem per se. It is actually always easier to construct what you want to say in your mind than it is to verbalize it. But maybe one trick I could suggest would be to practice in front of the mirror. Even though it sounds a little bit funny, if you just speak to yourself face to face, look at your reflection, and try and talk, it will then become easier to speak to other people. Maybe it would also be good for you to find a speaking partner, perhaps somebody who wants to learn Sinhalese. You could teach them Sinhalese, they could teach you English. But I would say, yeah, practicing on your own at home is one of the best ideas. Or maybe if you have a friend who is also speaking English, you could go for coffee with them, you could ask each other questions. Practice with somebody with whom you feel comfortable, and then it will become easier for you to speak to strangers as well. That would be my advice.
Thank you. I will try that way. Thank you so much.
No
Yeah,
problem.
let me add something, Roshani. Well, I conduct 2 online classes. So one class is held on Thursday from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, There are only a few participants in that class, but the participants are very good at English. And there is one accountant, major, businessman, teachers. They speak a fluent English. So when they make mistakes, and I correct all the time, it would be a good idea to join that class apart from this one.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, I would love to. I will join that class too.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yes, thank you.
And in addition to what Bante has just said, I should emphasize that it is important not to be afraid to make mistakes. You might think, oh, I have to speak English perfectly. I'm speaking to a native speaker. They are speaking flawless English. My English also has to be perfect, but that's not the case. It is through mistakes that we are able to learn. It is only by making mistakes a few times that you will slowly realize, okay, that is not appropriate in this situation. But the main thing is communication. So it doesn't always have to be, the verb does not always have to be conjugated correctly, or you don't always necessarily have to use the correct tense. As long as you are able to convey the meaning that you are trying to share, this is the most important thing. So don't be afraid of making one or two errors, because slowly over time, with more practice, these errors will fade away. For me, the way I learnt to avoid mistakes was to say something incorrectly and even to have somebody laugh at me because I said the wrong word in German and I meant something else. After this happened, I knew, okay, I will never say that word incorrectly again because of the feeling that was associated with it. So really, it is not such a big problem if you are making some mistakes. The main thing is to convey the meaning.
Yeah, I can remember when I was a student, I made a lot of mistakes. I learned from my mistakes. And one of the first things I told my English teachers, Ken and Vishaka, was I told them, so my teachers, I've been trying to be perfect in this language for many years, but my perfection is way beyond my reach. But then the Vishaka said, Bante, I don't think I speak perfect English either. So everybody makes mistakes. Yeah, that's what she said.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Wise words from Vishaka.
Mm.
This is true. This is true. Even native speakers sometimes are making mistakes. So nobody is perfect. And even though I am teaching sometimes a high level of German, I am sometimes teaching B2 or C1 level. Many German native speakers are not even speaking C2 level. So despite me teaching this level and my students having to regurgitate, having to use this style, this grammar when they are writing their exams or when they are speaking in their exams. Actually, in day-to-day life, it is rare that people are speaking with such an elevated level of language. So that is also worth bearing in mind. As Bante says, nobody is speaking perfectly. The main thing is to convey the message that you are trying to convey.
Met me. Any more questions?
My question is same as Roshani's question. Now I understand how to improve my English language. By the way, did you visit any other countries?
Actually, yes, I visited quite a few countries in my 36 years, especially the last, let's say, 5 years ago, before I got married, I had a bit more flexibility. So I was over the space of 10 years visiting maybe 30 different countries. But I have to say my favorite country I ever visited was Sri Lanka, which is why I've been back there 3 times and definitely plan to return. I love the food, I love the hospitality, I love the climate, everything about Sri Lanka. Of course, Buddhism is very close to my heart. So I think Sri Lanka will always be my favorite country to visit.
Okay.
Metmi, I have a question for you. You said you would like to work as a geography teacher later, but do you have any other hopes or dreams aside from your career that you plan to fulfill in your life? Or anybody else? If anyone else wants to answer the question, it is open to all. Roshani, maybe you would like to say something.
Can you please repeat the question?
I was asking, do you have any dreams or hopes or wishes for your future? Something that, of course, it doesn't have to be too personal, but if there is something you would like to share with us, we would be happy to hear it. It could be to do with travel, it could be to do with family, it could be to do with career.
Yeah, my dream was to start business in Dubai. I finally achieved that with my husband. So we are now running a company here, like small company, not a big one. But I want that to be really improve and see in few years it's very successful company.
Great. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I wish you all the best for that.
Yeah.
And Roshani, can you tell me, is there a very large Sri Lankan community in Dubai?
Now, yes, we have lots of Sri Lankans live in Dubai now with the family, and some people just doing jobs. But I can see now most of the families lived here with their kids. The kids going school here.
And do the kids then learn Arabic, or are you usually speaking English?
They're speaking English. They're
Okay,
doing
okay.
curriculum and American English schools we have available here.
Okay.
Yeah. Even Arabic kids also learning, most of them learning English.
Okay, I understand. Okay, interesting. And do you have an opportunity to meet with the Sri Lankan community very often?
Yes.
And what kind of activities are you engaged in when you all meet each other?
Recently, we met lots of Sri Lankan because we donated so many stuff because of the flooding issue in Sri Lanka. So we met so many communities here. We meeting most of the time. We're doing events, something like that. Yes.
Okay, very nice. So charitable work.
Yeah.
Excellent. And is there such thing as a Buddhist temple in Dubai where you are maybe able to go and engage in religious practices?
Yes, we do
Yeah.
here. Yes, we do Buddhist temple, and also we have called Arame. I don't know how to say it in English. I forgot the word. We also have a Bhavana Madhyasthana. What is yeah,
Meditation center.
meditation center. Yeah, one center only, and we have a few Buddhist temples.
And tell me more about life in Dubai. How is the weather? How is the culture? How is the population? Is it very international or is it quite homogeneous?
Population, it is very international because 25% locals are here. So the most of we can see other nationalities here. Also, the life, I found it very easy here than Sri Lanka because we have everything here. Sri Lanka also good, but since I'm here now, I adjust to live here. Yes.
Okay, amazing. And do you have children, Roshani?
No, I don't have, not yet.
Okay, okay. And where are you from originally in Sri Lanka? What is your hometown?
My hometown is Navala. I grew up there. Then my parents moved. My parents moved to Mipe for 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband's place is Yagoda, near to yeah. Now we both lived in Dubai.
Okay. And how long have you been in Dubai?
5-6 years now.
Okay. Amazing. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
And what is the weather like there? Is it bearable or is it too hot sometimes?
We have 6-month winter, 6-month summer. At the moment, winter. Today, first time we saw rain today, actually.
Okay, and how many degrees is it there right now?
Right now, it's 35 degrees.
And this is winter.
Sorry, not 35. Yeah, 30 degrees.
30 degrees?
Yeah,
Wow. For me, this is
this is
summer.
winter in Dubai, actually.
For me, this is summer. When it reaches 30 degrees in Europe,
Yeah,
then
I know.
you're in high summer. And in the summer, how hot can it get?
It can get 45 degrees, 50 degrees.
Wow. Unbelievable. I don't think I could survive in this weather.
Yes.
Okay, thank you,
Very
Roshali.
hot. Thank you so much. It was nice to talk to you, and thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
No, it's very happy to talk to you too. It's great to learn something about another country, about another culture, because I really don't know anything about Dubai. So it's fascinating for me to hear your
Now we
stories.
have most British people also here.
I can imagine, yeah, I hear lots
Some
of
people,
people
yes.
migrate. And Metmi, I would like to come back to you. Are you still there,
Yeah.
Metmi? Yes, Metmi, my question to you before was, do you have any hopes or dreams for your future? What do you plan to achieve with your life? Do you want to travel? Do you have any plans about starting a family? How do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
I like to help needy animals. It is my favorite.
Your favorite pastime, your favorite hobby? Yeah.
It is my favorite hobby. Now we have a dog and 4 cats, and I help needy animals always.
That's great. Yeah, that's wonderful to hear. Very good. And in 10 years' time, how do you picture your life? Mitmi, what can you imagine you might be doing in 10 years' time?
I like to travel in other countries.
Any countries in particular?
Sorry?
Any countries you would like to visit in particular?
I like to visit England, New Zealand, and Australia.
Okay, why not? Yeah, it sounds great. I think there is a large Sri Lankan community in Melbourne, in Australia, if I remember correctly. When I was in Sri Lanka, many monks told me that there is a big Sinhalese community over there. So yes, that will be suitable for you as well.
Yes.
Okay, I will ask another question then. This could be for Metmi or for anybody else. What do you already know about England or about Germany? Can anybody give me some facts about Great Britain? Or maybe more specifically, I could ask, what is the difference between England and Great Britain? Does anybody know the answer? What is the difference between England and Great Britain? Bante, do you think you could help us?
Yes. So as far as I know, Great Britain is a combination of 4 countries. Yes. So first one is Ireland, England, Ireland, England, Ireland, and I remembered all the four. England, Ireland, and
Scotland.
Scotland.
Very good,
Wales.
Roshan.
Wales, that's right.
England, Ireland, Scotland. I will type in the chat. Wales equals the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Yes.
But there is another question I would like to ask. There are two different Irelands. Which Ireland is part of Great Britain? So we have the Republic of Ireland and we have Northern Ireland. And the Republic of Ireland is not part of Great Britain, but Northern Ireland is part of Great Britain. And the reason being, the Republic of Ireland is Catholic and the Northern Ireland is Protestant. And even though these religions do not play such an important role nowadays, when these countries were founded, it was important that only the Protestant part of Ireland was in Great Britain, was in the UK. That is why Republic of Ireland or Southern Ireland is not.
Okay, brother, I have a question for you.
Please.
What's the difference between, the Irish and English? Is there a much difference between these two languages?
Actually, they are completely separate from one another. I mean, almost all Irish people are speaking English. However, not all Irish people are even speaking Irish. So it is a language that is actually dying because, as is the case in many countries, English is becoming the dominant language, and minority languages, unfortunately, tragically, are getting forgotten, are slowly becoming extinct. But Irish is completely different to English. I do not know any words in Irish, but I know that the grammar and the vocabulary is something else entirely. Yeah. However, when Irish people speak English, they are speaking with quite a heavy accent. So you can usually tell that somebody is Irish or Scottish or Welsh when they are speaking English because of their dialect. And on top of that, it is important to say that Scottish people and Welsh people, they also have their own language, although most of them are usually speaking English as a first language and their native language as a second language. Exactly. Another question for the students. I know that in Sri Lanka, Sinhalese is one of the official languages. Can somebody tell me the other official languages in Sri Lanka? Maybe one of the other students, who knows? Maybe somebody will be brave enough to speak now.
Yes, Metmi, you can tell me. What are the other languages spoken in our country?
Tamil,
Mm-hmm.
English, Sinhalese, and
I think these are the main three, no?
yes,
And Metmi, do you know any words in Tamil?
yes, I know some words.
Can you tell me how to say hello in Tamil?
Unga suhamappadi
Okay, thank you.
means how are you?
Great. And does anybody know any other languages? Any words in any other languages apart from in Tamil or in English? Roshani, have you learned any words in Arabic since you have been in Dubai?
Yes, I have learned few words.
Okay.
Shukran is thank you. Yalla is hurry.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. let's go like that. Habibi is called like my love, or like, you know, when you speak someone like very friendly.
Great. So you are almost speaking 3 languages already. Perfect. Very nice. And does anybody else have any questions for me or about my life or about Europe? Or can anybody tell me what they know about Great Britain, for example, or how Great Britain or how England is different to Sri Lanka? For example, in Sri Lanka, I think, as far as I know, we have both a president and a prime minister. Is that correct, Bante?
Yes, president and the prime minister.
And does anybody know if that is the same in the UK or if we have a different system?
I think it is.
Please go ahead.
You have a royal family based on king and queen, but queen already passed away. Now we have
Unfortunately. Exactly. Do you know his name, Roshani?
Charles, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
King Charles. Charles III, officially.
Yes.
And yes, he is the king now. But actually, the king does not have too much power. He is more just a representative of the country. He is symbolic of our monarchy, but in reality, he does not have too much power. Most of the power is with the government, with the prime minister. Yes. Does anybody know the name of the current British prime minister? He has been in power now for almost a year and a half, I think. And his name is...
That sounds like an Indian one.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. His name is Keir Starmer.
Keir Starmer.
Yeah, you're right. It does have a slight Indian ring to it. And he is from the Labour Party. So we had the Conservative Party in power for 14 years, from 2010 to 2024. And now finally the Labour Party is in power again. And I think there has also been a lot of upheaval in Sri Lankan politics in the last few years. Is that right, Pante?
Yes.
And how is the economic situation in Sri Lanka right now?
Well, economic situation is getting much better than it used to be.
Good.
Because the present government is very clean, because the country had been ruled by very corrupt politicians over the last 76 years. Now, the president is from a party called the JVP.
Okay.
And most of these politicians are not involved in bribery, corruptions, nothing. They are clean, actually. So the people have voted for them. So I think we'll have a better future.
That's great to hear.
Yes.
Yeah, I am really delighted to hear that, because also when I was in Sri Lanka, I know that the Rajapaksa family had been in power for a long, long time, but there was scandal after scandal regarding these politicians. And as you say, I believe there was a lot of corruption. And unfortunately, this trickled down to the general population and meant that there was a lot of financial difficulty. So if you now tell me that things are improving, I'm very happy to hear that. Great. And Bante, you were sorry, go ahead.
A series of calamities now devastated the country. A cyclone hit the country, and because of the flood situations and everything, and I think nearly 100,000 people have been displaced, and they are currently living at refugee camps. So I think it has claimed nearly 1,000 people all over the country. Yes, a lot of aid has been received so far, but it's going to take quite a long time to fix this problem. Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah, that's really shocking to hear. And
Yes.
was this spread all over the country or was it just in isolated areas?
It has affected mostly the hill country. Yeah, and all a lot of landslide have occurred. Yes, so
Okay.
some villages have been buried, and many people were buried underneath the soil. Yes.
That's terrible. Terrible. So I believe places like Nuara Elia, maybe Ella, these were regions that were hard hit.
Yes.
Yeah, very sorry to hear that. But Bante, tell me, I think, as far as I know, you made your first overseas trip in the last few months. Could you tell me a bit more about it?
Yeah, it was fantastic. There were 14 in our group, and especially from 14 people from Kandy, but there were 50 in the group. And actually, I had a great time with my mother and with the people who joined that pilgrimage. Yes. So, but we didn't have to sleep too much because most of the days we stayed up until 12. Then we had to wake up around 3 o'clock. And some days we traveled long distances, something like 600 kilometers. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
And
how were you traveling? Were you traveling by train or by car?
no, it's a very luxury bus. Yeah.
Aha, I
Yeah.
see. And where did you visit? Which cities did you visit?
We visited, first we landed in New Delhi. Then after that, we moved to many cities where there are, the places of venerations. Yeah, especially the Kusinara and, Agra. And we also visited the Taj Mahal,
Amazing.
the eighth, one of the seven wonders of the world.
Mhm.
Yes. It was amazing. Yeah, we had a great time. Yes.
Very happy to hear that.
Mm.
So I'm wondering if there are any more questions to come from the students. Does anybody have anything they would like to share or like to ask? Bante, do you have any more questions?
Yes. Now you can recall your favorite food you ate in Sri Lanka. What about the food you
I really love
liked?
all of the Sri Lankan cuisine, but for example, I loved vegetable roti. I love kottu. I love hoppers, and I love all types of curry. But I have to remember one funny story from when I was staying in the Aranya. Actually, a few days ago with my friends, we were at a Chinese restaurant and we were eating cashew nut chicken. And I had to recall when I was in when I was
That
in
is
the forest,
funny. That is
the
funny.
the
Yes.
monastery,
Yeah. Yeah.
one of the monks actually brought some cashew and left them outside of my hut. And I did not realize that the shell around the cashew was so hard. So after trying to break it with a stone, it was not possible. I tried to bite the shell of this cashew with my teeth, but I did not realize that the liquid inside is poisonous. And actually, I burnt my tongue, I burnt my lips, and I burnt my fingers. So I had to run down to the dining hall, and I was almost in tears. I had to ask Nayaka Hamaduro, the head monk, what can I do? What can I do? I have just eaten the poison of a cashew nut. Everybody thought it was very funny.
Yes.
But in general, I love all Sri Lankan cuisine. There is nothing that I did not like when I was living there. Another reason I want to return as soon as possible.
Mm.
And I remember that in Sri Lanka, everybody loves drinking tea. So perhaps even more so than in England, it is very common for people to enjoy milk tea. And I believe instead of sugar, you're using a substitute. Was it jaggery?
Jaggery, yes. Yeah, hakuru in our country. Hakuru,
Hakuru.
jaggery. Yeah.
I was also really enjoying jaggery, and I think it's maybe not quite as unhealthy as refined sugar. Yes, as I said, almost every aspect of life in Sri Lanka was a pleasure for me. The food, the people, the weather, and of course the religion. So I'm hoping to return one day very soon. And do you have any more travel plans in the near future, Bante?
Well, I was thinking of moving to Australia a couple of years ago because
I
the
remember.
Naga wanted me to come. Unfortunately, now that temple is occupied by many monks. Maybe in the future, I'm thinking of moving to the USA because one of my closest friends moved to the USA. So he's trying to, he's trying to take me. Yeah. He had a conversation with the chief incumbent of that temple. Yeah. So I might live in a temple in the USA maybe in a few years' time. I don't know, not for many, many years. Yeah. I think with the knowledge of English, I might be able to, how to practice meditations and a bit of Buddhism, the value of it, and so on. Yes.
I'm sure you would do brilliantly. As you said, your English is amazing. You would fit right in. Yeah, that's great to hear. And as I understand, Canada is also very open when it comes to immigrants. I think there are also quite a few Sri Lankans living in Canada, so this could also be an option for you. Yeah. Okay, Bante, I see it is now 2:30 my time. Unfortunately, I slowly have to go.
It's almost 7 o'clock in here. Yes.
But yeah, it
I've
was a real
taken quite a
pleasure
lot
to
of
see you.
time. Yeah. Actually, I should be very grateful. Yeah. Pleasure to have you. Yeah.
More than welcome. It was my pleasure to speak to you.
It's a great honor for me to have you. Yeah, here. Yes.
I'm always happy to speak to you too. And again, if the students have any questions, feel free to send your students to Bante and he can forward them to me, and I would be happy to answer them for you.
Yeah. So finally, I would like you to give my students a word of advice in order to improve their English knowledge.
The main thing is to never give up. And as I previously mentioned, do not be afraid to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. It's perfectly normal. Try not to be shy. Practice as much as you can. And without a doubt, you will improve very quickly.
I appreciate it. Okay. Prashani, I think you'd better say a few words, to our friend Jamie, because, for his valuable time.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was nice to talking to you. Thank you for your timing. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you too, Roshan. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, brother. Maybe I'll call you in a few weeks' time. Yeah, I'll have a proper catch up with you.
Look forward to speaking to you. Okay, have a great day, everybody. Great evening. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now. Okay. හොඳයි. එහෙමනම් අපි තව ටික වෙලාවක් කරගෙන යන්න. නේද? හැබැයි ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස්ලා ප්‍රමාණය නම් බොහොම ආකාරයෙන් අතුරුදහන් වෙලා ගියා. අවසානයේ වෙනකොට හිටියේ නේද? ඒ නිසා බලන්න දැන් ඇත්තටම ඔය ඉංග්‍රීසි වල තියෙන බය. දැන් අද ටොපික් එක දිහා බලපුවාම ගොඩාක් කට්ටිය ජොයින් නොවෙන්නත් හේතුව වෙන්නේ නේද? දැන් මේක රෙකෝඩින් එකක් බලනවානේ. රෙකෝඩින් එකත් එක්ක බලනකොට මම ලැජ්ජා වෙයි කියලා අදහසෙන්. එහෙම වෙන්න එපා කවදාවත්. නේද? අපි වැරදි yes what sorry අන්න එහෙම කියමින් අහන්න පුළුවන්. මේකේ තියෙන 아무තු බයක් එනවා. නේද? ඇයි අර විකට නළුවෙක් කියන්නේ බන්දු සමරසිංහ නේද? බන්දු සමරසිංහ ඔය වගේ ඉංග්‍රීසි ගැන කතා කරනකොට එයා කියනවා නේද? එයාට ඉංග්‍රීසි මතක් වෙනකොට ටොයිලට් එකට යන්න තව මතක් වෙනවා. වොෂ්රූම් එකට යන්න තව මතක් වෙනවා. ඒ වගේ කියලා කියනවා. එයා විහිළුවෙන් කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම. ඒ වගේ මහා භයානක බයකමක් තියෙනවා අපේ අයට. ඉංග්‍රීසි කියපුවාම මහා බයක් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් අර මොන භාෂාව ඉගෙන ගත්තත් අපි මෙන්න මේක කතා කරේ නැත්තම් ඒක වැඩක් නැහැ. මම ඕගොල්ලන්ට කිව්වා ගිය සතියේදී මම ඉන්දියාවේ ගිහිල්ලා ඒ දන්න අයත් එක්ක එහෙම කතා කරනවා මම දන්න හින්දි භාෂාවෙන්. ඒතර මට මොන හරි දෙයක් දැනගන්න ඕන නම් මම ඒක Google එකේ සර්ච් කරලා ඉවල කියනවා. නේද? එයා කියපුවාම ඒකත් සර්ච් කරනවා. අන්න එහෙම තමයි අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි හදාගන්න ඕන. දැන් ඇත්තටම මේ අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත රටාවේ ග්‍රැමර් පොත් ඉගෙන ගත්තා. ඕකෙන් කවදාවත් අපිට එහෙම හදාගන්න බෑ. අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න දේ භාවිතා කරන්න ඕන. ඒකට තමයි වැදගත්කම තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් අර ගොඩාක් ළමයි සමහර වෙලාවට ගම්බද පළාත් වලින් ජොයින් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. විවිධ ආකාරයෙන් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේ බය කියන එක අපි නැති කර ගන්නටම ඕනේ. ඊළඟ වතාවේ තව ෆොරින් ටීචර් කෙනෙක් ආවොත් ඒත් ඔහම වෙන්නට පුළුවන්. ඒ නිසා මෙයා බොහොම ෆ්‍රෙන්ඩ්ලි කෙනෙක්. ඉතින් ඉතින් බොහොම අමාරු වෙන ප්‍රශ්න ඇහුවේ නෑ. බොහොම සරල වෙන ප්‍රශ්න ටිකක් තමයි ඇහුවේ. ඒක සතුට වෙන්නට ඕනේ. හොඳයි. එහෙමනම් අද ක්ලාස් එකේ ළමයි ගොඩාක් නැති නිසා මම අපිට ඊළඟට අපිට තියෙනවා present perfect sentences ටික මම එවලා තියෙනවා. ඒ meanings ටිකත් අපි එවලා තියෙනවා. present perfect ඒ ටික බලලා තියෙනවා. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැනගන්න you have been in this class for more than 12 weeks. නේද? දැන් ඔන්න සති 12යි මේ 13 වෙනි week එක. මේ 13 වෙනි week එකේදී දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ බලා ගන්න අවසානයේදී දැන් අපි එයත් එක්ක කතා කරපු එක සමහර ගොඩක් අයට නොතේරුණා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද මම ට්‍රාන්ස්ලේට් කරන්න ගියේ නෑ. එතකොට ඒක ගැන වැඩි හිතන්න එපා. තේරෙනවද? සමහර ඒවා තේරුණා, සමහර ඒවා තේරුන්නේ නෑ. ඒක ගැටලුවක්ම කරගන්න එපා. එතකොට අපේ ආසාව ඇති වෙන්න ඕන. මොකද්ද? මමත් මේ වගේ දවසක කතා කරනවා කියන එකම තමයි. නේද? මම ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉගෙන ගන්න කාලේදී ඒ native speakersලත් එක්ක එහෙම නැත්නම් ක්‍රිකට් මැච් එකක් බලනකොට ඒ තේරෙන චුට්ට දිහා බලාගෙන ඉන්නවා. අනිත් ටික අහගෙන ඉන්නවා. අහගෙන ඉන්නකොට අතනත් මේ වචන කියනවා, මෙතනත් මේ වචන කියනවා. කන හොඳට සකස් වෙනවා. එහෙම තමයි. දැන් ඔයාලට මෙන්න මේ software ටික තියෙනවානේ. මේ software ටික ඔයාලගේ first examination එකෙන් පස්සේ හැමෝටම access දෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේදී ඔයාලට ඒවා download කරලා computer එකේ ඉස්සරහ තියාගෙන ඔයගොල්ලෝ use කරන්න පුළුවන්. අයියර tell me more කියන software එක එහෙම නේද? breakfast එක ගන්න හැටි, එක තැනට post office එක, airport එක මේ ආදී වශයෙන් විවිධ තැන් වලට භාවිත කරන ඉංග්‍රීසි දීලා තියෙනවා. මම හිතන්නේ අපේ මේ course එකේ ඉන්න අයගේ අපිට පේනවා සමහර වෙලාවට මේ වීඩියෝ එක බලන්න බොහොම පිටිපස්සෙන් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඇත්තටම සමහර වෙලාවට වීඩියෝ එක බලන්නේ මාසෙකට පස්සේ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම කරගන්න නැතුව මේක හරියට catch up කරගන්න. catch up කරගෙන මේ ටිකත් එක්ක හොඳට ගිහිලා notes ටික බලාගෙන අර වචන පාඩම් කරගෙන අර Tamanටම දක ගන්න ඕන. දැන් අර ඔය course book එකේම අග තියෙනවා නම් නොදන්න වචනයක්. ඒක බලාගෙන ඒක use කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා Google එකේදී හරි එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ වෙනම dictionary එක හරි අන්න ඒ ටික හොඳට බලන්න. හොඳට බලලා ඒ ටික හොඳට ඉගෙන ගන්න. එහෙම තමයි කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒ ටික තමයි මට ඔයාලට අද කියන්න තියෙන්නේ. මේ අවසානයේදී ඉතිරි වෙච්ච සංඛ්‍යාව නිසා තව කීප දෙනෙක් ආපහු join වෙලා තියෙනවා නේද? ඔක කමක් නැහැ. ඒ නිසා බය වෙන්න එපා කොයි වෙලාවකවත්. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම එක දිගට එහෙම සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න මම හිතනවා අපි යාළුවෝ 4 දෙනාගේ කතන්දරේවත් බලමු අනිත් තරමේ. ඒක වඩා හොඳයි කියලා. හොඳයි. ඒක බලලෙමු අපි. හොඳයි. new headway. අපි බලන්නේ elementary එක බලලා ඉවරයි වෙන්න ඕනේ. බලමු. මේක මම වෙන player එකකින් open කරන්න.
Why don't you sit down?
Yeah,
Hi. Hi.
Hang on. Haven't you ever flown?
did we watch this one? Prashani? Flying one? What did we watch last? This one? Did you hear me?
Yes, Hamdra, I think this one.
You watched this one. Okay? Now we are going to watch Flying Abroad, Going Abroad, okay?
Okay.
From a charity shop.
A long weekend flying for the first time. Okay? I think, yes. Make balloon ne.
On Sunday mornings, we usually
Sunday
just sit around.
mornings. Then පේන ඕගොල්ලන්ට present simple level තියෙනවා. We usually just sit around. අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මෙන්න මේ වටේට වාඩි වෙලා read the newspapers. ing නෑ එකේ. නේද?
And read the papers. It's
It's
so
so
relaxing after a
relaxing.
busy week.
Busy week එකක් ගත කරලා ඔන්න ඉරිදට.
This is good.
Weekend in Barcelona. Flights in hotel.
A weekend in Barcelona, including flights and hotel, £120.
That's cheap.
I went to
Been to
Barcelona
Barcelona about 3 years ago. අවුරුදු 3කට කලින්.
about 3 years ago.
Did you have a good time?
It was brilliant. The food was
Wonderful, කියන්නේ?
wonderful.
Very good. And the nightlife.
And the nightlife.
How long did you stay?
For a week. We stayed in a 4-star hotel.
We කවුද? එකද ගියේ? Who did you go with?
Who did you go with?
A friend.
Have you ever been to
ගිහිල්ලා
Barcelona?
තියෙනවද? අපි අහන්නේ මේ present perfect එකෙන් නේද? Have you ever been to Barcelona? Have you ever been to Australia? Have you ever been to Sigiriya? අපි මෙහෙමයි අහන්නේ.
No, I haven't.
Here's another one. Paris, £190.
Paris, fantastic. I went there when I was a student.
Went there when I was a student. Student කෙනෙක් කාලේ.
I went when I was at school.
So romantic.
So you've been to Paris too then?
Of course I have.
Where else have you been?
වෙන කොහෙද ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ? Where else have you been? Where else have you been?
Rome, Prague,
I love Prague.
New York.
New York's great.
What about you?
එතකොට ඔයා what about you? ඔයා කොහෙද ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ? Where have you been?
Where have you been, Matt?
Well, nowhere.
Nowhere.
I've been to Scotland.
ස්කොට්ලන්තයට ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා. ඒක පිටරටක් නෙවෙයිනේ. නේද? පිටරට කියන්න බෑනේ බ්‍රිතාන්‍යමනේ.
And
That's astonishing. Do you mean to say you've never...
That's astonishing. පුදුමයිනේ. Astonishing කියලා කියන්නේ පුදුමයි කියන එක. Do you mean to say ඔයා කියන්න හදන්නේ ඔයා අර්ථකථන කරන්නේ ඔයා පිටට ගිහිල්ලා නැද්ද කියලා? Do you mean to say you've never been abroad? Oh.
Never been abroad?
Only Scotland.
ස්කොට්ලන්තයට විතරයි. අනේ පවුමියා. The poor, you poor thing.
Poor thing.
Why don't you go to Barcelona?
Oh. ඒ බාසලෝනා කියන්නේ.
It's really cheap.
And you haven't had a holiday this.
You haven't had Nithin present perfect. මේ අවුරුද්දේ ඔන්න නිවාඩුවක් අරගෙන නෑ.
No, I went home to Birmingham.
Birmingham's not exactly...
Birmingham කියලා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Exactly exotic. පිටරට එකක් නෙවෙයි. Exotic නේ කියලා කියන්නේ අපි විදේශීය කියන තේරුම. පිටරට කියන එක තේරුම තමයි exotic කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒවා යන්නේ නැත්තේ.
Exactly exotic. Why don't you go?
No reason.
How about Next weekend.
I could do, I suppose.
Come on.
ඔයාගේ ටිකට් එක බුක්
Let's
කරන්න.
book your ticket.
All right. How?
On the internet, of course. There. Flight JM 514 to Barcelona, Friday the 23rd of May at 9 o'clock in the evening. Check in at
check in කියලා
7:30.
කියන දන්නවනේ නේද? ගුවන් යානයකට කොට එනකොට ඒ අවශ්‍ය තොරතුරු දීලා ඇතුළේනේ check in 7:30.
What do I do between half-
ඉඳලා 7:00 ඉඳලා 9
Past 7 and 9 o'clock.
You get your boarding pass and you wait.
හම්බෙන එක නේද? And wait in the departure lounge කියලා කියනවා. පිට වෙන්න තියෙන වෙනම ප්‍රදේශයක් නේද?
Wait in the departure lounge.
චුට්ටක් කියන්න.
Hang on.
ඔයා මීට කලින් ගුවන් ගිහිල්ලා නේද? Haven't you ever flown? Fly, flew, flown. නේද? මේ තියෙන personal perfect. Haven't you ගිහිල්ලා නැද්ද මීට කලින්?
Haven't you ever flown before?
No, I've never been on an aeroplane.
කවදාවත් ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ.
Actually, I'm a bit
Nervous. ඇති ගැනීමක් තියෙනවා.
Nervous?
Terrified කියලා කියන්නේ තද
Terrified.
භීතියක්. Terrified කියලා කියන්නේ තද භීතියක්. ලොකු බයක්. Terrified. Was terrified තද භීතියක්.
I'd
මෝඩ වෙන්න එපා.
Oh,
Flying's
Matt.
really exciting. Happy and enthusiastic. සතුටු ඒ වගේ උද්‍යෝගිමත්. ගුවන් ගමන.
Don't be silly. Flying's really exciting.
What about this one?
Holiday in
That
LA.
was a holiday in
I had a girlfriend in there. LA.
LA. I had a girlfriend there.
කොච්චර කාලයක්ද?
How long,
We were
මාස
together
6කට
for
හිටියේ.
about 6 months.
නෑ මම කිව්වේ
No, I mean, how long
කොච්චර
did the-
වෙලාවක් ගත වුණාද? How long did the flight take? How long did the flight take?
Flight take.
About 10 hours?
කරේ පැය 10ක්.
What did you do for 10 hours?
Watch films, ate, slept.
Anyway, your flight's only 2 hours.
Anyway, your flight's only 2 hours. Have you packed
Oh,
yet?
have you packed yet? මතාම් පැක් කරලා නැද්ද?
No, I haven't.
හොඳ අදහසක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. It might be a good idea.
It might be a good idea.
Oh, right.
පැක් කරා වගේ තමයි.
Have you packed everything?
Yes, I have.
Passport.
Yes.
Suntan cream.
Yes.
Your toothbrush.
I've packed everything.
Have you phoned for a taxi yet?
I did it 15 minutes ago.
That's it.
Well, go on.
Where are you off to?
Where are you off
කියලා
to?
කියන්නේ where are you going to කියන එක. නේද? අහන්න පුළුවන් ආකාර කීපයක් තියෙනවානේ. කොහටද ඔයා යන්නේ? Where are you off to? නේද? Where are you headed කියලා අහන්නත් පුළුවන්.
Barcelona.
Oh, have fun.
වෙන්න ගිහිල්ලා. Have fun.
Have a great time, Matt.
Thanks.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Hasta la vista.
Safe journey!
Hello? No, I haven't.
ඒක වෙන්න බෑ. That's impossible.
It's impossible. I've just taken it out of my
ඉදිරියට ගත්තානේ. ඊළඟ තියෙනවද?
pocket. I've got it here.
මම ඔයාගේ
Oh,
එක
no.
ගෙනල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. I කියන්නේ මෙතන I have. මේ present perfect තියෙන්නේ. I have taken yours.
I've taken yours.
Have a lovely time. Matt had a wonderful time
in Barcelona.
in Barcelona. And the flight,
Oh,
he
I could
loved
have
it.
kept them.
In fact,
ඇත්තම කිව්වොත් he's thinking about taking flying lessons. දැන් එයා තාම කල්පනා කරනවා බලනවා
he's thinking about taking flying lessons.
නේද? තරක් වුණා. Okay, my students, I wouldn't keep you any longer in my class. So you've been in the class for more than 2 hours now. Okay, only a few remaining. Okay, so next time I will send you your many documents. Okay, you should be passionate. මං කිව්වා වගේ මොකද වෙන්න ඕනි? බොහොම භාෂාවත් එක්ක කැමති වෙන්න ඕන. ඒ නිසා තව තව ආසාවෙන් වැඩ ටික කරන්න අද මේ වීඩියෝ එක බලන අනිත් අය හිතන්න එපා මේ අද එකේ අපිට ගොඩක් දේවල් තේරුනේ නැහැ මේ native speaker කියාගෙන ගියා හාමුදුරුවෝ වේගෙන් කතා කරගෙන ගියා අනිත් කට්ටියත් වේගෙන් කතා කරගෙන ගියා කියලා හිතන්න එපා නේද? Right. So Rajani, did you enjoy the class?
Yes, Samdrane, I want to say something. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. It was really help to speak with the foreigner, and it's we got different experience too. Thank you
with
so
a native speaker. Yeah, native speaker.
yeah, native speaker. Sorry.
Yeah. native speakers ලා ඉන්නේ ඉංග්ලන්ඩ් වල, ඇමරිකාව වල, නිව්සීලන්ඩ් වල, ඕස්ට්‍රේලියාව වල, අනේ රටවල වල තමයි ඉන්නේ. සවුත් ඇෆ්‍රිකාව වලත් ඉන්නවා නේද? උපතින්ම ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාව කතා කරන මව් භාෂාව වශයෙන්. Okay, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy the class and I'll see you next Sunday at the same time. Until then, take care and have a lovely week. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Hadrin. Thank you.
You're welcome.